The news spreading across northern communities today has kept people talking non-stop. Reports have been flying around about a major blow against bandit groups, especially around the areas that have suffered for years. People woke up hearing that a powerful strike had happened, and immediately the mood in many villages changed from fear to cautious hope. Families who have lived with worry for too long started asking questions, sharing information, and checking on one another. As you listen to this update, please like this video and subscribe to the channel, because we bring you stories that explain what is happening in a clear and calm way. What makes this moment different is not just the report itself, but how communities reacted. In places that were once quiet because of fear, people are now talking openly. Elders, youth, farmers, traders, and local security volunteers are all sharing what they know. For years, bandit groups used forests and hidden routes to move freely. They relied on silence and fear. But now, that silence is breaking. Please remember to like this video and subscribe, it helps the message reach more people. According to information circulating, pressure on bandit leaders has increased sharply. Security forces have been closing in from different angles, while communities have been providing vital information. When villagers notice strange movements, unfamiliar faces, or unusual activity, they no longer keep quiet. They pass the information quickly. This is how safe societies work. This is how danger is reduced. If you believe communities must protect themselves through unity, like this video and subscribe. In many northern areas, people describe the same pattern. Once the pressure started, bandit camps began to scatter. Routes they once used became unsafe. Supplies stopped coming in. Local paths were blocked by watchful eyes. Villagers who once hid indoors are now alert, organized, and connected. This kind of collective effort is powerful. It does not happen overnight, but when it does, it changes everything. Please subscribe and like so you can keep getting these important updates. What people are celebrating is not violence, but relief. Relief that fear is slowly losing its grip. Parents talk about sleeping with fewer worries. Farmers talk about returning to their fields. Traders talk about moving goods again without panic. This is what security progress looks like in real life. It is not loud. It is steady. It grows through cooperation. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Another key point people are discussing is how information flows faster now. Mobile phones, community groups, and local leaders are working together. When something happens in one village, nearby communities hear about it quickly. That speed makes it harder for criminal groups to hide. It also shows that ordinary people matter in the fight for peace. If you agree, like this video and subscribe. Many residents say the biggest change is mindset. Before, people felt helpless. Now, they feel involved. They feel responsible for protecting their environment. This sense of ownership is what weakens criminal networks. When every road is watched and every forest path is known by locals, there is nowhere to hide. Please subscribe and like to support awareness. As the pressure continues, security forces are also adjusting their strategies. They are working more closely with locals, listening more, and responding faster. This cooperation builds trust. Trust brings better results. And better results bring peace. That is why many see this moment as a turning point, even if challenges still remain. If you want balanced and clear updates, like this video and subscribe. People should also understand that real progress comes step by step. Removing fear from communities is not a single action. It is a process. Each safe night, each peaceful market day, each successful farm harvest matters. These small wins add up. They show that unity works. Please like this video and subscribe so these stories can reach more people. As discussions continue, community leaders are urging residents to stay alert, not relaxed. They remind everyone that peace must be protected. Vigilance must continue. Information sharing must not stop. This is how lasting security is built. If you support this message, like this video and subscribe. In the end, what stands out most is the strength of community action. When people decide that fear will no longer control them, change becomes possible. That is the real story behind the headlines people are sharing today. Progress driven by unity, awareness, and cooperation. As this story settles, one thing becomes very clear to everyone watching closely: security improves when communities refuse to stay silent. What people are witnessing now is not just the result of military effort, but the outcome of ordinary citizens deciding to protect their homes, their families, and their future. When information is shared on time, when people stay alert, and when trust exists between locals and security agencies, fear begins to lose its power. Across affected areas, residents are learning that peace is not something that falls from the sky. It is built through cooperation, awareness, and responsibility. Markets opening without fear, children moving freely, farmers returning to their land, these are the true signs that progress is happening. Even though challenges remain, the direction is encouraging. Community leaders continue to advise people not to relax completely, but to remain watchful and united. They stress that security is a continuous effort, not a one-time event. When everyone plays their role, criminals find it harder to operate. So as this update continues to trend, let the focus remain on unity, vigilance, and responsible information sharing. That is how communities stay safe and how lasting peace is achieved. If this gist helped you understand the situation better, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss future updates. Your support helps spread awareness and truth.
Glory be to God, there was no loss of life and no loss of property. This thing happened around 10:45.
Allah, there is no any loss of life, no any loss of property. You can see by your naked eyes, so you can see there is no any loss of life to just fire.